Welcome back to Coin Sense and Nonsense. Today, it's the 5th coin in the Rwanda Nautical Ounce series. So this one is called the Sedov. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that's what we're going to go with. And so we'll take a close-up look at that and compare with the previous releases. Let's get into it. Check out the Sedov. All right, so the 5th release in this Rwanda Nautical Ounce series is probably the least known of all the ships. The previous 4 were the Santa Maria was the first one, the Endeavor was the second one, the Victoria was the third one, and the 4th one was the Mayflower, of course. So, and last year, or 2020, was the anniversary for the Mayflower, so that kind of made sense. This one, like I say, is little known to most of us in North America, or in the U.S. anyway. This is the STS Sedov, and it began its life actually as a German vessel. This is a Russian-owned ship now. It's part of the Russian Navy, I guess. They use it as training, or for training. But this, in its day, was one of the most impressive cargo ships ever. One of the largest, anyway. It's a 4-masted bark type ship, and so a bark is 3 or more masts, and they have to have square sails in certain configuration and whatnot. So, but just look at all the fabric there. That's some serious sail there. 45,000 square feet of sails on this thing. It's about 177 feet high and 385 feet long, so that's a big ship. So one of my criticisms of this series, actually the last couple years, you couldn't really see the ship very well. This one, I like the fact that you can at least see some of the detail in the ship, and of course the impressive sails. But for example, the Mayflower, it's kind of hard to see. It's coming at you, and that's, kind of neat, I guess, to have an action shot, but I don't really get a feel for the ship. And then I think same with the Victoria. Actually, this one is a little better. You can kind of see the outline of the ship. One thing that is interesting, the compass moves from side to side each subsequent year. So one year it's on the left, the next year it's on the right. So for 2021, it's on the right again. And then this is a sextant at the top. That's a navigational device used in sailing. And so that's always at the top of the coin. And then it's safe to flip it over. There, she's not there. So it's little changed over the course of the series. That's always their crest. And so this is Rwanda, Bank of Rwanda. And the denomination has remained the same as well at 50. And couldn't pronounce that, so I apologize. But I think I don't know if it's 50 francs, right? I don't know. I'll have to double check on the value. So, but yeah, here's the first one. And so one thing that I'm glad they did change, look at the kind of marbled appearance, or I don't know how you describe that, but kind of like looks like a shower door. It's hard to get a feel. I always thought that what's up with the surface of the coin? So thankfully, later on they went to the more smooth and clear version. So that is an improvement. And these are safe, actually. The first release of these, when they, I guess, did a second issue, they had a problem or had switched suppliers of these packaging, and they had PVC, and it damaged the coin. So luckily, a lot of us recognized that early on and requested replacements, and so when these have been problem-free since they've come back, but yeah, initially they were pretty tough. tough. So, and actually it scared a lot of people away from the series because of that. So I'm here to say it's safe to go in the water. So the other one criticism I did have is it's always kind of difficult to read the name of the vessel because it's placed in the choppy water there. I think Endeavor was one of the hardest ones there. It says HMS Endeavor there somewhere down there. So yeah. So reeded edge, all that good stuff. 25,000 I think is the mintage on these. Oh, actually no. What they do with these, the mintage is unknown. They keep minting until people stop ordering. So yeah, mintage data is kind of difficult to find, but you know, if people get tired of the series, you never know which one is going to end up being a low mintage, and this one being a kind of a relatively unknown ship to most of us. Yeah, actually one thing that was interesting, it started out as a German ship, and because of World War II, this was given to the Soviet Union as part of the war reparations. So transferred home countries, and then that's how it became the Soviet or the Russian Navy ship. And another interesting tidbit, I guess because when the Russian Federation defaulted on some of its financial obligations, some of their creditors had tried to seize the ship when it landed or when it docked in certain ports. So it had been instructed not to dock in certain areas because it could be seized. So now I think it just does the training in its home country. So, all right, let's take a quick look close up here. We've got the microscope going. So that's the sextant I was telling you about. And yeah, the detail is pretty darn good for a 1 ounce coin. Got some marks here and there, but that's to be expected. And you can see the portholes, and this was a steel ship. And yeah, quite a monster, I'll say. It's a big ship. So try not to go too fast here. And so there's the name. And one thing I did notice is, I don't know if it's a flaw in the die or what, but in this area here, right there, you can see some lines, and I've noticed it. I purchased 3 of these coins, and all 3 have those same marks. And then as I look closer, I could kind of see a little bit of metal flow in this area. So I wonder if there's a flaw in the die, and if all the coins are like this, or if it's just a certain run. There you can see the lines I'm talking about. All right. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed checking this out and reviewing the series. And I thank you so much for watching Coin Sense and Nonsense. If you have not subscribed, please do so. It's free. And then hit that bell to be notified of all future videos. So I've got more coming up. So until next time, bye.